Just feeling it today, really feeling the music. The intro music of our wonderful podcast, ladies and gentlemen, Show Me Your Feed podcast, with myself, Jeff Leach, comedian, writer, performer, actor, and of course, premier socialite. And of course, my co-host, Jenny Zagrino, director of operations at the CIA, comedian, author of her own journal that she writes on a daily basis.
My own journey.
Actress from the small and large screen. She's been in movies, TV shows, and owner of a very, very cute butt. Jenny Zagrino, good to have you here.
I thought you said cute butt, and then I was going to say something about my dog.
Just your cheeks.
Just
We're
my
talking
butt
straight
is
up cake,
actually
straight up
cute.
nice cake, nice slice of cake, a good sliver of cake.
It's pretty good. Call it an angel food cake.
Joining us today on Show Me Your Feed pod, where we dissect the social media feeds, the social media app usage, and the effect it has on the individuals bringing them to the show, with a different comedian every single time, different celebrities from the world of stand-up comedy, acting, performance world. Joining us today, this gentleman's been on Conan O'Brien. He's worked on TV shows like The Jim Jeffries Show. He has got his own special out right now on Amazon. Check it out. It's called Poor Decisions. It's Mr. Forrest Shaw. How are you, brother? Welcome to the show.
Do you guys shake hands?
We can shake hands if you want. Let's all hold hands. Let's put it in together like we're a team. And yay! Look at that. Now we're bonded for life.
I thought you were going to say dog too, by the way.
You look super depressed by the team, Forrest.
Too.
You were not giving me good team energy. Did you see his face after
But
we
you
did
know
the
me.
team?
This is how I look always.
That's true.
I'm a very hard person to read.
Fair.
That's what I don't do. I do write.
You got resting bitch
I do
face.
write. I don't know if you mentioned, but acting is not in my. I cannot act because I think that I'm being big or like expressing emotion, and I'm never ever doing it. It's
Right.
And so this is just how I am. You got to. It's like you got to get to know. But I'm very happy today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can you
cool.
tell?
Tell us
Not
more
in the
about how
slightest.
happy you are.
I do remember like Ron DeSantis and that when he couldn't smile in the debate. Yeah, that's how I smile. I realize I'm like.
Are you a lizard person as well?
like
Is that
this,
what it
like-
is?
Is that a Florida thing?
I don't know. It's a no emotions.
It might be a Florida
Like a
thing.
bat. I'm not good at expressing my emotions, so I don't know how to do
Well,
it.
fortunately, you don't have to because we're here to talk about your social media
Okay,
usage.
cool.
Yeah,
and
we're not your
there's no emotion
therapists,
involved in that
Forrest.
whatsoever. Just a little multitude of psychosis, I think.
Yeah.
Let's kick off by asking you, like, how do you use social media? Is it a daily part of your life? Are you on there a lot? Or do you barely use it and try and avoid it?
I mean, I have to, but I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you looked at my accounts, but they're not. Nobody. It's clear I'm not successful right now as a comic. Like I perform, I do shows, but people are not going to show up. Like so.
Wow.
No, I do okay.
I disagree with all of that. I think that's you're being very harsh. Your concept of what success is based on a cynicism of the entertainment industry because you work with people who are selling out 10,000 seaters all around the country. But
I'm never going to do that though. But that's,
but haven't you also been performing?
I'm not comparing myself to them though. Because I will do. So I open for some comics that sell a lot of tickets sometimes, and my friends have come out to the shows, and they'll say something dumb like, "When it's just 5,000-6,000 people, when are we going to see your name up there?" I'm like, "Probably never." Like, and then they get upset. They say, "Well, now with that attitude," or I'm like, "No, I'm not saying it as a negative thing." I'm like, "That's very difficult."
Right.
I'll be happy if just clubs are being sold.
Yeah.
You know. So
The point I'm making is not that you're comparing yourself to those huge megastars. It's that you don't consider where you're at right now very successful. Whereas if you talk to 99% of the comedic industry or comedians in the industry, they're not fucking working for us. They're not working at major clubs all over the country like you are. They're certainly not playing in theatres or on stadium gigs with their heroes, which you have been doing quite a bit of over the last couple of years.
wow.
No, I mean, do you get what I'm saying?
Made me feel so
Get
good.
ready for the positivity.
Am I
It's
wrong?
coming at you.
Am I
No,
wrong? No,
I
and
was-
that is immense success. You
Yeah, I
pay
know.
your bills and have done through
it's
stand up
true.
for the
It's
entirety
true.
of your adult life.
I'm very lucky for that. That's true.
There we go.
And
All
I
right.
do say all the time.
That's the positive point.
Okay, I was going to go to my camera, but I do say all the time that if I quit doing comedy like today, that I would still feel successful in doing comedy.
Yeah.
You know, I've
go.
been in television. I've recorded a special, have albums. I've made money to support myself for
Right.
But I think like nowadays, a lot of the measure is your social media. Like, I mean,
Sure.
clubs. That's how they look at that first. Like they have no.
You're 100%
All of a sudden,
correct.
they're just like, we don't do anything. We just pay electricity. We get mozzarella sticks. You do the rest.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And it's
That
like,
shift
when
has been so awful
So that's what I mean.
to deal with. Yeah.
But thanks for the pep talk. Appreciate it.
And not even a pep talk. Honest, I feel like I have to implement that myself at the moment. And I think social media, ironically, is what drains this energy.
Yeah.
I just have to look at certain days. I have to catch myself and go, bro, you live on making art. Like that's how you live. That's a success in itself. And then on top of that, when you list all your accolades, all those achievements, those are things that when you were fucking 10 years ago even, or 20 years ago, you would have killed to do one of those things. You've done all of them.
Yeah.
Fucking shut up and be more grateful. So, and you know, you have success. Yeah. And that's what, no, I'm saying that to myself. I'm saying that to
The name of
myself.
this podcast?
The assertive, aggressive positivity of Jeff.
Yeah.
Fuck
You better
you,
be
be grateful.
fucking
I didn't
grateful.
mean you. I meant that's what I say to myself. I genuinely meant for myself. But also, the point still stands. Yeah. Like,
Do you feel
you were successful, bro?
Do you feel like you ever get like lost in scrolling and the doom scroll on the social media?
I was doing that a lot, and
What kind of stuff
I
are we
deleted
talking like?
apps. I deleted them, and that's helped a lot.
What was
The
the
phone. I mean, I still.
when you were
yeah.
in the doom scroll period? What was the content leaning towards? Be honest.
Well, several, a lot of animal stuff. Or I used to be a marine biologist, so like a lot of science
That's
stuff.
crazy.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
I like that. I
I follow a few of those accounts that are constantly like updating us about what's new shit they're finding down at the depths of the ocean because they've got submarines that can really hit the ocean floor now, can't they?
I like that, but I like seeing people not be accurate. Like I'll find podcasts or people talking about science, and I'm
you're
like,
like,
this is wrong,
actually-
and then I'll almost comment, but I don't, and then
Do
I'll
you
just,
write it and then you're like, not worth it?
I've almost
done
almost
that.
written a couple times, and I'm like, well, what am I doing? I'm not going to do this. And they'll be like, what are you, a scientist? And I'll be like, well, actually, and then I have to say that like a jackass. But you know, I don't even, and I'm not a scientist. I don't do any. It's the same as anything. You have to be in it and reading research documents, practicing, and a lot, you know. But I do know enough when I hear something, I'm like, that's wrong. That is immediately wrong. And so I would do that where I like hate scroll that. I'm like, those idiots. And I try to feel better about myself. Like, I know what they don't know.
Right.
When in fact, I might not even know. Because sometimes I talk to people I used to work with in like science field, and I'm like, oh, that's what that is now. Had that wrong in my head. I didn't know that was the new methodology for XYZ, whatever. Like
You could
counting
be like
animals,
the marine biologist comedian guy. That could be your niche.
I've been told that.
I mean,
yeah.
That could be
kind
your
of
niche.
is.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And
I
you
have
could
jokes,
educate.
but-
You don't need to be like, you fucking idiots. Of course a stingray doesn't have
Yeah, but-
toes. But you could be like, hey,
Toes.
it's your friendly comedian marine biologist here. Just wanted to let you know that actually, interestingly, a stingray is a misconception about this, but this is blah, blah, blah. See you
Really,
next
on
time.
the stingray.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, stingrays. I was watching something about stingrays yesterday. It stung a guy, Barb, and he got it stuck in his leg, and he was
The
like,
crocodile hunter? That's how he died.
No. That's the crocodile hunter went in his chest. I
His
think.
heart, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Not
wild.
common. You're not going to usually die from a stingray. That's the crazy.
No, I mean that's
been
God.
talked about a lot.
That's
But,
God
yeah.
really punishing you. That's really what because he was such a nice guy. You got to wonder what were the
He
skeletons.
grabbed a lot of animals inappropriately.
He did.
Like he was.
Or
yeah.
God was like, come home, buddy.
He
It's
stole
time.
a lot of testicles from a
You've
lot
done
of different
enough.
species.
You've touched enough sea life. Time to come home to the
Yeah.
real ocean.
It's
The
like, bro,
ocean
you
and
got to
the
leave
sky.
some dolphin touching for some
Yeah.
white women from Colorado. Some college girls from
touched all the
Washington State.
dolphins.
You've touched all the dolphins now. You
I don't remember him touching dolphins. They're pretty fast. I mean,
Alligators.
Yeah, alligators or snakes.
Crocodile.
Any like
That's
reptile
true.
he fucked with hard.
Yeah.
And then things that were just in a tree sleeping, he'd grab them and then, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
come on.
Poor
Scott's
sloths.
going to be pretty pissed when I pick him up. Man. All right, well, listen, let's watch some of the content. Let's get into it. I'm mindful that we want to get through
Yeah,
as
I
many
hope
clips
we
today
do
as
see
possible.
some ocean content.
Me too.
Some sea life. Did you
Let's
bring
see-
sea life to
You're
us?
not in a
Yeah.
doom scroll.
Yeah.
You're not in a doom scroll period.
There's one
Okay.
right away.
All right, so
look
we're
at
gonna
that.
This is by Poseidon Hook. All right, so we're going to use this screen over here to watch the videos just so
Okay.
on our edits it looks nice. I think you might have tapped the button possibly at the bottom right.
Idiot.
Yeah, no signal.
All right.
I think. Oh, hang on. It's doing something. It's doing
Yeah,
something.
it said
It went black.
HDMI 1.
It's
and then
gonna do
now
it.
It doesn't say
I
it.
heard a fan go off.
We got it.
What the fuck?
I tell you what. Let's use this one for the time being. We'll watch this.
That one's off too.
All right,
Oh,
okay.
wait, now it's back on.
All right.
Oh, here we go.
Hey.
All right, we're up. We're in.
Boom. Got it.
Here we
Okay.
go. At Poseidon Hook, post this. I don't think it's their original video though. It looks like, and it says fishing life. Fishing is life. This is why you don't take a rowboat out to the ocean.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to get out of here. It's coming right at us. Oh my god. Okay, we need to sit down in the boat. We need
Or
to
is
get
it a
out of
shark or
here.
something?
It is,
You want to
We're
tell
about to
you?
find out. but-
Yeah, I can tell you, but
this is really dangerous. I'm scared.
It's dangerous.
yeah.
He doesn't sound sincere. Oh wow.
Oh,
it's a
all
shark.
right. Never mind.
No.
Oh, it's a fucking whale.
Yeah.
Wait, but they're killer whales,
Yeah, orcas, yeah.
and
Yeah, and
they'll eat
they'll
humans,
topple
won't they? When they
boats,
topple
right?
boats and like eat humans.
I don't know
It
that
was
they eat
definitely
humans.
looking at
I mean, there has been some incidences where, remember the guy jumped into a one that was in captivity and he died. But
But also, they were probably driven insane by being trapped in a little
yeah, it's
enclosure.
different. I
Oh,
don't.
there's like, hold on.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
There's a school of them.
Yeah, there's like I think it's a pod with orcas,
pod.
but
It's right under us.
You don't think you knew that it was a pod?
well, dolphins are pods. Orcas might be different, even though
Go.
orcas are closely related to
we
dolphins.
get
Call them
out
killer
here.
whales,
Oh,
but they're
wow,
not
okay.
true whales.
Right,
They're
right.
actually in the dolphin
Okay, we need
Orcas are,
Yeah.
are
They're
dolphins.
just like
family.
Giant
things. See,
dolphins.
again, this is my brain doesn't remember all of like is family gene. No, but they're closer. They're in the dolphin
Yeah.
zone. You know, not in the whales, even though they're called killer whales. That's because they're attack whales. And
Yeah.
They feed on them. You know.
nice. All right,
But,
we can pause this. All right,
But,
so we.
But
so,
I don't. They I don't know if there was recently where there was reports of them attacking boats.
Yachts.
and
They've been like attacking
yeah, but
rich
I don't
people
think they
boats.
killed any people. I don't think they actually killed any people. However, I don't think you're comfortable with a
they're
large.
attacking,
I mean, it
do you
doesn't
say
matter.
They're attacking rich people's boats.
Yeah, that's been like the whole thing is like they are attacking yachts.
Yeah, well, it's boats.
You know what the,
Yeah,
the con-
boats.
you know what the
Rich generally,
conspiracy is that they're in league with Luigi.
Yeah, is
remember
that
his
the
last name. If you're gonna
conspiracy?
do this.
What is
Mangione?
it? Mangione, yeah.
Chuck Mangione.
Is that what it is? Luigi Mangione.
Yeah, good. Good.
They're
I
all,
hope
they're all
so.
working together.
Yeah. So that's why these
orcas.
I have a lot of videos like this where humans are doing stupid like or they're freaking out, and I want them to kill the humans in the videos.
Yeah.
I think that's and also that's not even the ocean. That's probably like a
Like an estuary or something.
yeah. Like
Let
a
me ask you
harbor
this: Are
or
you
a-
one of those people that if the apocalypse comes about, or humanity finally tears itself apart and to pieces, and nature starts to take over, urban spaces again, maybe infrastructure breaks down, or there's a complete blackout of technology or power or something like that.
Yeah.
A complete wipe, and it all breaks down society. Would you be happy seeing like the the like panthers are back in the streets and
Yeah.
you can have a giraffe in your backyard?
that would take a while for that. I'd be dead by the time it's not going to happen overnight. for
Not
that, you know?
overnight,
Yeah,
but nature very rapidly overtakes the city. When
Sure,
if
sure.
everything just shut off.
yeah, but I mean, like for animals that are endangered to make a recovery would take probably like 50,
Forrest,
100
it's not a
Yeah.
real
years.
situation.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
but-
Yeah, but you
But
you
you're
made a
asking me, and that's why I
situation,
listen.
and he's
Okay.
like, I'm a scientist. This is gonna
This
be.
makes no
This
sense.
makes no. What are you talking about?
It doesn't mean like all the habitats are like, oh, cool. This building has vines on it. Now I can like hang out on it. Like,
Are there any animals? Are there any animals you hate?
that I hate.
Because I get a lot of animal content like you as well. Do you get a lot of animal content because of
Just
your
dogs.
pugs? Yeah, mostly dog stuff.
I root for animals in all aspects. I don't like mosquitoes.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're fucking assholes.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I
but they're
think-
food for frogs.
Yeah.
Frogs need food, and we
Well-
all love frogs.
I've said all along that if like you're like especially nowadays things are so divisive and as I'm doing like Donald Trump hands that I'm like
And you're like, you're pretty anti-mosquito. You took a real stand on that
no
one.
I'm saying there's very few topics you can talk about where
it doesn't split.
yeah, but mosquitoes, I believe that would be one you could pivot to, and everyone would be like,
Yeah.
yeah, fucking mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes
yeah.
and healthcare, those are the two things.
Healthcare.
Those are the two
Yeah.
things everyone's like, yeah, both
Yeah.
of those
So-
suck equally.
Yeah, so if you're at a bar and someone's going a little like to some direction, like just be like, fucking a lot of mosquitoes this year. But
Yeah,
fuck those things.
Fuck those mosquitoes.
I did a podcast. I did a podcast where we talked to a mosquito expert, and I thought he was gonna, because usually anyone that's studying a certain animal is like, even if it's vilify, like a snake or spiders, they'll pivot and be like, well, no, but the thing is in the food chain or blah blah blah.
Yeah.
This mosquito guy was like, no, we should get rid of all of them. He studies mosquitoes. He goes, yeah, they're terrible. They kill more humans than any other animal. They carry all the diseases.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's that bar trivia. Mosquito.
absolutely.
What animal kills the most humans?
Weren't they
It's
trying to do
mosquito.
something
Mosquito.
recently to make them they bred in like small amounts so that they couldn't look this up, Jeff. There's definitely something where mosquitoes mouths can no longer pierce human skin or something. One breed of them, they basically released bioengineered a fucking mosquito.
So that sounds
I
good.
can't wait to
Put it
do
out.
a topic, so I don't have to keep correcting you on stuff. But mosquitoes don't have mouths; they actually have like
Whatever, you get what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
they have like a needle, and then they have like a saw kind of
It's
thing,
the
and then
needle
the
is it,
needle
isn't
goes
it?
in, and then they saw into the skin.
Okay, well,
and
that
then
sounds-
what makes it itchy is they put an anticoagulant in there to make the blood go through, but only the females bite. So that's probably where, by the way, also.
Oh, so you
only
just
the
hate women,
Yeah,
is
so
what you're
that-
saying. You hate women.
Now that I think
Here we
about
go.
it, that
Bioengineered or genetically
yeah.
modified mosquitoes are mosquitoes that have been
That's
altered
its
to
mouth.
have control to spread them between their potent. It's something about their barb then or something that can't go through skin anymore.
oh, really?
Yeah, it can no longer pierce skin, but it's not for all mosquitoes. But that's what they're
I
trying
don't
to
see any
do.
problem
Here's
with
the-
that.
I
Genetically
love that.
altering.
Just
Yeah,
get
let's
rid.
just do
I
it.
was being sarcastic.
No, I mean leave them out there. Just fucking just.
Well,
No, let's genetically alter mosquitoes. It doesn't sound like the start of a sci-fi movie at all. It sounds perfectly normal.
yeah. So
Are you worried the frogs will eat them and then they'll start changing and then the
because they're
frogs in
telling
the
you,
water?
okay. So when my mom was young, she told me that they used to spray the. I grew up in Florida, so there's tons of mosquitoes, and they'd have these trucks that come by and go and spray all the poison into the air.
Silent Spring.
They used to tell you. My mom said when she was a kid, they said it's perfectly safe, so all the kids would run behind the truck,
Yeah.
hey, and play in the poison.
Yeah, and it killed all the birds.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
You read the book Silent Spring,
yeah.
Rachel Carson?
Yeah, I didn't read the book, but I did pay attention in school.
Yeah, there's a
you.
book Silent Spring. It's about DDT.
Yeah.
You guys have done some crazy shit here in America.
Yeah, there's
Europe,
videos-
we're not.
there's
Not as bad.
videos
We
of,
had a
like-
plague once, and we were like, after that, we were like, let's just keep that shit on lockdown.
There's kids eating sandwiches at the park and they're just getting sprayed
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
shit. And they're like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. And then it just killed all the birds.
Yeah.
And
The
everyone's like-
eggs wouldn't get hard. The
Yeah, yeah.
shells wouldn't get hard. And so Rachel Carson was a biologist, and she found that she read a book called Silent Spring because there's no birds for spring.
Yeah.
And so they banned DDT in the United States. Still readily available in all the countries where you get a lot of fruit and vegetables from in this country.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
yeah.
lead gasoline is still used
Yeah.
in other parts of the world, just not America.
This is a fun podcast.
Are we like? we should show us
I don't know
your
you're going to drop Silent
dystopian.
Spring and shit.
Show us your
I
dystopian
love
future.
it.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here blown away. Like,
Look,
is
I'm
it
just-
possible to be healthy in any way this day and age?
I'm just trying to sound smart.
Doesn't feel like
Yeah.
it. Let's watch another clip. Let's see if we can break out with another clip from that misery.
We got the mosquitoes. We didn't even talk about killer whales. But okay,
This
yeah.
isn't I don't think this
Are you a
I
big
love
fan
it.
of killer whales?
I was a marine biologist. That's what I did for before I was a comedian. There was an overlap. when I
Guys, they're
started comedy.
orcas, not
Did
killers.
you ever study
okay?
on
This is offensive.
Say that again.
They're orcas, not killers.
Oh, okay. Sorry, orcas. Did you ever study on a base out in the middle of the ocean or anything like that?
No, I worked on boats every day though. I would scuba dive and
Nice.
I would do research on seagrass and coral reefs, and then I did manatee protection. I worked
And
with
that's why
manatees
you
a
have
lot.
the manatee show. Or
Yeah,
your show.
that's why I have a manatee. I have a monthly show at the Improv, and there's a manatee backdrop.
Nice.
And it's brand the show as mine, but also I like manatees. So,
If you had
Manatees are
if you had to
adorable.
have sex with one sea mammal,
yeah. Sea
Which
mammal
one?
or sea animal?
sea animal.
Do
Yeah.
animal. I want to
Animal's
what
better.
crustacean would you
Animals,
fuck?
I have an answer already for you. But it's got to be an animal, not a mammal.
Okay,
That's
what is
exactly
it?
what I was going to
It's
ask.
a,
Sea
it's a
animal.
specific kind of shark.
Okay.
It's a nurse shark. You ever heard of a nurse shark?
A nurse.
So
shark.
nurse sharks are they're you're pulling up they have two barbs at the end of their mouth. They might have very small teeth, but
Oh, that
yeah.
guy.
But
Because then you could hold on to the front.
those are
of the-
actually teeth, but they don't chew their food. Like, they don't have teeth like other sharks do to, like, tear flesh or like that. They literally suck up like a vacuum, like crabs and different crustaceans and things from the bottom floor. So this is a number one shark that bites people because people are like, it's harmless, and they go grab it. It doesn't kill anybody. They grab it, and it goes on their arm, puts those 2 barbs in it. People are like, ah! They don't die, but they're in extreme pain. They get a bad infection. So besides that, though, now this is a rumor. I've never tested this.
Okay.
But I've heard that there's a rumor, I guess, by captains or fishermen and stuff, that the nurse shark's vagina is the most similar to a human vagina. I don't know who tested this out, but it's a rumor that's out there. And so that would be the one you'd want to have sex with. So, and if you turn a shark over, you can like rub their belly, they'll fall asleep. So it's kind of like rape. But you can have sex with them.
First of all, I thought you were going to talk about putting your dick inside the vacuum mouth, which I was like, all right, well, that makes sense.
Can I just say, I think the career change from marine biologist to comedian was well done. It really, you suit this industry way more.
That was a misdirect if I ever heard one.
Holy shit. Yo, thank you first of all for answering the question so thoroughly.
How big is the shark?
How big's that
They can
vagina?
I think they can get up to maybe 8 feet or 10 feet.
Oh,
they get
so
pretty
you're
big.
like, it's a
big girl.
But
it's a big girl.
most of the ones you see are going to be about the size of this table or a little bit bigger. Like,
how big's that shussy?
I've never done it. This is just something that
I want to make sure.
I heard was a rumor and stuff. The reason I used to do a joke way back about it, about like who was the first person to
fuck a shark.
Yeah, and there's probably like some group of sharks like in a recovery and just like he rubbed my belly and then
it's like I feel like for.
Wait, did you find something
there's no animal where women are like, hey, this feels the closest to a dick. But the fact that people are putting their dicks in all sorts of sea life.
Let me ask you a separate question. If you had to fuck one vegetable, which one is it? Okay, right? Fruit or vegetable, which one is it?
Well, I have put garlic in my vagina, so...
Okay.
Yep.
So
I have done
that
it.
wasn't like a
that was for a
sexual
UTI.
thing.
No,
That was for a UTI, was it?
It's for yeast infection. And I was like abroad. There was no pharmacies. And I was like,
There was a lot of Frenchmen around with garlic around their necks.
It was a lot of Italians. Hey, I said, hey, you got a spare garlic?
Give me some of that olive oil so I can get this thing in here.
Come on. A little focaccia.
A little
Hey.
full of mozzarella on the outside. Just fucking...
A little ricotta. Okay.
Well, did it work?
It did work. It works, and then you can taste it in your mouth.
Oh, wow.
And look, I've already talked about this on podcast, so I'm not ashamed. Okay? I'm not ashamed.
I just thought about fucking a shark. I mean,
Does that mean
did.
if a guy comes inside of you and you're unprotected, you can taste his cum? Can you transfer sensation of taste?
There is like a if you want to call it like kind of woo-woo medicine idea that like the vagina is directly connected to the mouth for some reason. But you can't. I could taste garlic, but it's just in the bloodstream at that point.
what's
so,
woo-woo science?
The
Crystals and energy.
like energy. The mouth is the vagina in your head. Or
Yeah.
The mouth is the
This is the stuff I'd be scrolling and I'd be like, I'm going to comment on this. I don't know if that's accurate.
I don't know about that. You'd write it out and be like, nah, not worth it.
All right, let's roll to our next clip. Oh,
This
man.
is mine because I wanted to talk about it.
Let's see.
Okay.
So funny.
This one. Here we go.
Okay, so you guys know what's been going on in New Jersey, right?
Yeah. Not totally, but I know this is happening.
UAPs, unidentified.
All I know is there's been drones.
Aerial phenomena.
Yeah, and they don't know what they are, and they don't know who's.
And the government's straight up saying they don't know what it is, right? And like,
Yeah, and they're like going, they're like just.
All right, let's play it.
Oh my God, here we go. Here it is.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Yeah, what is that?
What is that?
How big is that?
Like the size of a car?
What the fuck?
I mean, it could really be
Nah, I think
Some
they're getting ready to say
whatever.
hello. I think they're getting ready to go. You guys
Okay.
are fucking this up.
Or I saw
You know
this.
how much money and time we've invested in this experiment called humanity,
Those
and
aliens.
you keep fucking it up. That's what the aliens are going to be like when they come down. They're going to open up the.
But they're already in the ocean. Which, again,
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They've been there for a while.
Anything about ocean aliens?
Cocoon. Have you seen Cocoon?
No.
It's real. You never seen Cocoon, the movie?
No.
Yeah, I'm old. It's with Wilford Brimley and and Steve Gutenberg.
Okay.
You guys never seen Cocoon?
I'm aware of the movie of which you speak.
Yeah, they pick
But-
up these things off the ocean floor and they turn out to be aliens. Spoiler alert, you know?
Oh.
And then when they're swimming around the pool, the old people get young again and
Yeah.
they're having sex. And yeah, it's like, that's the movie.
That seems pretty sick.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah,
aliens in
I
the
don't
ocean.
remember that bit. That's-
I mean, I don't have any experience with that, no. I was just thinking about how upset you were about aliens coming.
I'm
told me
super
to have gratitude
happy
at the
about
beginning of
aliens
this.
coming.
Okay.
I just think that the aliens are going to be like, just like, what is wrong with you fucking idiots? Do you know
You
what I
think
mean?
so? Let's-
Yeah, I
let's-
reckon it'd be
let's-
like, we put so much time and effort into carefully corralling you, and you keep fucking
Oh,
it
they
up.
put us here, you mean?
Oh, I reckon we're an experiment.
I think.
okay.
See, I saw another TikTok that made me think. Is they were like, what if the aliens are leaving? What if they're like, yeah, man,
Yeah.
we're done, and they're just like, we're getting out of here.
This has gone wrong. They're in hibernation.
Yeah,
They got woken up.
yeah.
Yeah, because if you were an alien, if we
Yeah.
had the technology to travel to other planets, and then you went to a planet that was like stupid like ours,
And they flew
Like-
over New Jersey.
like
That's where
smart
like
enough to.
that's where all the Jersey Shore people are, isn't it? Imagine they see Snooki. That's their first view of humanity.
Yeah.
Paulie D.
They're Sopranos fans. I don't know. You know, they're just like.
Well, then fair enough. We
Yeah.
fuck with that. That's right.
But if you were an alien and would you be like, these people are stupid, or would you just be like laughing? Like you would be, if you saw a world like ours and like all the, you got into like a cable signal and
Yeah.
just
you
watching
probably
reality television.
moved beyond emotion.
Yeah.
If you're that
Like,
advanced,
let's
you
take all
probably
the
moved
shit
on to
from
that.
there. Like,
Yeah,
let's
you'd
go
probably be like, is there any serviceable reason to engage with these people? No.
Yeah.
But is there any reason to eradicate them? Not at this stage.
Yeah.
But now that we're flying around orbit in different types of vessels and we're talking about terraforming other planets and things, maybe they're like, you know what? These motherfuckers are getting a bit too big for their britches, and that we don't
can
like
see
the
that.
management right now. So we don't like the global
Yeah.
management.
Yeah.
maybe.
Or they are the global management and
think-
we're full of shit. You know?
Do you think that aliens are coming here?
Maybe, but I think they would look at us like, a raccoon. A raccoon can get in your trash and kind of do shit, but you're not like, we better kill all raccoons because they're going to take over. You'd be like, all right, I don't want you in my trash, but I'll put
Yeah.
a brick on the top.
They're gonna
They're not
brick-
gonna like kill the whole planet. They're like, these people are a threat. I think they would come and look at us and be like, they're not a threat.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next
Imagine they
planet.
just came down and just built a wall around us. Like that's around Earth.
They were like, all right, you guys
You
have
want
done
a
enough.
wall? We'll give you a fucking wall.
Yeah.
A wall of silence. They all turn their backs on us. All the ships face the other way.
Yeah, I can see
Howards,
that.
whatever.
I'd be like, yeah,
The protest.
we deserve that. We deserve it. All
They
right,
all seem to be facing the other way. Yeah.
Crazy.
what's yours, Jeff?
What's my
did you
clipperoo?
bring
I
in?
don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. I had some good ones. I got excited about putting my clips. Oh! So this is because I've been watching a little bit with interest this case of this guy who absolutely isn't the shooter.
He's not 100%.
100% not.
Why is he not the shooter?
The face is not right.
just
The
not
eyebrows
right.
are not right.
I thought
Yeah.
the jaw was like very.
No, his smile's different. The right here is different.
Everything is too obvious as well. Like he was found with, it's almost like he probably gave the tip for them to call him in himself. He was found in the McDonald's with all the items in his backpack. If you
That's
are
true,
that
yeah,
clever
that's
to
weird.
do all of these
Yeah.
steps, you don't walk around with.
And there's different
bunch of evidence.
backpacks. There's like different outfits. The NYPD are inept and we're
And
just
then a
like,
video went up on his YouTube channel, which they killed the channel
Yeah.
yesterday. So he's been arrested. A video went up yesterday or 2 days ago saying, well, you'll see. Actually, let's play.
Did you
it.
see Burger King? Their post.
No,
What do they
it's
say?
there.
Burger King made a post and said, "We aren't snitches" or something like that. We don't snitch.
Love
Which
it.
is so funny.
You know,
so
sometimes
funny.
corporations do get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes they do.
All right, here we go.
Wait. He meant to get caught? So please tell me why Luigi has a YouTube channel, okay? And he uploads this video, and it's basically a countdown, like a time clock counting down. And underneath it says, if you see this, I'm already under arrest. It's basically a countdown to the truth. And then when it reaches 0, it goes to a black screen, and this flashes and it says, all is scheduled, be patient, bye for now. And in the corner it says soon.
And the next video was meant to go up on the 11th of December.
It says December 11th. On the original video, it said soon, December 11th, like a literal Easter egg. And supposedly another video was supposed to be released around like 6:45 today, but his YouTube channel got taken down. But now, of course, people are connecting the dots, and his YouTube channel's like picture was of him holding the little McDonald's like Happy Meal. And the fact that he got arrested at a McDonald's, people are like, dude, he's obviously planning this. And the fact that stuff is being uploaded to his YouTube channel after he's been arrested makes it feel like maybe more people are involved. And so today is December 9th. He said something might be coming out around December 11th. And of course, I have no idea what that is. But so for now, his videos are all taken down.
She's so boring now.
Okay, all right.
We get the idea. But here's the deal. So this could be legit. Or someone found an old photo of him in a fucking McDonald's off his Facebook page or some shit like that, which I'm sure a million photos of this kid have gone around now. Or this grown man, have gone around now. And just wouldn't it be funny to set up a YouTube channel with a picture of him holding a McDonald's box and do a fucking internet troll? Do you know what I mean? Put a video.
You can't tell AI anymore. Like it's we don't know.
You're right. Could just be an AI picture. Yeah.
Do you think? What's your feelings about AI?
I have feelings about conspiracy theories.
Oh,
So,
let's hear it.
Yeah.
I'm like always against them.
Okay.
Like she was playing music at the beginning of that.
Intense music.
And stuff. And she's also not saying anything.
Nothing.
And so I always you live in this world. Most people are dumb.
Yeah.
And I don't feel there's not that many. There's too many conspiracy theories to like the drone one's interesting because it's like that's a thing that people and even the government was like, that's interesting. This, I don't know. I always feel like I don't, I don't think criminals are very smart usually. So it is weird that he'd still have all the stuff on him. Yeah. But at the same time, it feels like he wanted to get caught. I think maybe too. But I always tend to believe what seems to make more sense.
Yeah.
And that no one's made a good argument of why that's not that guy yet to me.
Right.
But I don't know. I haven't looked at it as much. You guys said the smile. I haven't looked at it that much.
The face is different. There's one where his eyebrows are just the way his eyebrows are there and the way they are in the video doesn't work. And he's seen in different outfits, different backpacks. They said they found the backpack, but then he had the back. I don't know.
That's right. They did say they found it in Central Park. Was his mom really sick? Do they know that?
Well, he had chronic back pain.
Oh, I thought his mom had neuropathy or something like that.
Chronic back pain that was denied health coverage for his shit.
Oh, I thought it was his mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much shit out there.
And he's jacked, isn't he?
Yeah. He had fucked his back up. He had all these different things in his back.
But he's jacked though. He worked out.
Yeah.
But I could see somebody killing someone because of that.
100%.
Yeah.
So
he
I could
trained.
see, but maybe it's not him, is what you're saying. They're trying to. I don't know. Yeah.
Or he's working with someone else.
I just think it was. I think it was a hit, and for whatever reason, there's so much fucking dark money going around.
Sure.
Probably it's just a hit, and they were they need to. The NYPD are idiots, and they need to blame someone. How crazy would it be? The guy walked away and then got on a bike.
Yeah. That you need a credit card for or whatever.
Yeah, fucking city bike. And then was gone. So, of course, the NYPD's this makes us look like idiots.
Yeah.
Let's just find somebody. There's also another photo I saw of him in his holding cell.
Yeah.
I do this. But the toilet casts a shadow, but he's not casting a shadow.
Yeah.
Where it's just like bad Photoshop kind of stuff.
I see.
So
I can never
look
pick
it
out
up.
Photoshop. I'm not good at that.
Oh,
at all.
Wow.
I'm like
yeah, and like the way the light's hitting him, like I'm like that doesn't. The way the light's hitting him and the way the light's hitting the toilet.
Do you think
feels
it's just
like
bullshit?
off.
Then it's just like this person is not even doesn't even exist.
Yeah, it's something to distract us, right? However, I think it's actually uniting us in a different way because
This
everyone
conspiracy just got 12 times deeper
everyone
in this conversation.
it like knows how fucked up our medical system is.
Do the drones have anything to do with that, you think?
I mean,
Are they connected?
maybe.
Aliens? Like, they came down.
Aliens
The
are
aliens come
huge
down and are like,
Luigi stands. Yeah.
We have a better insurance company for you guys to join. It's very low copay.
Space insurance.
Yeah,
Space
we scan you, you're healed immediately.
Did you find the photo?
You're talking about the prison one?
Yeah, where he's like in a hole. He's like standing fully in a holding cell.
And then let's bring up that one of him shirtless again.
Yeah, can we just bring it? So that
It's
the one that
this
says
one
2
right
days
here.
ago, yeah, that one where like, yeah, there's like on the floor.
Well, no, that wouldn't necessarily. Depending on where the light is, if the toilet, the
Yeah, but
shadow
how
is the
come-
light's
but
up there. Because if the light's up there, then
There's a
he
shadow
could
on
be
his back heel.
he could be
Yeah, but
directly. There
it's
is a
going
little
a
bit of
different
shadow
way.
from him, but also the light. If the light's over here, it would cast a deeper shadow.
My main thing is like, why is this photo? Like, why?
To be like, look,
hey,
we got him.
host, we got you.
It
Like-
looks weird. I don't know. I ain't about it. As someone who used to go to Photoshop Fridays.
Also, we don't know if that's the only light source in the room as
That's
well.
true.
Like,
That's
Can we
true.
just say it's hilarious that his name's Luigi?
I love
Hilarious.
I
that.
mean, that's very funny.
He would have
That
I
thought
love
Yeah.
it.
it would be.
Luigi.
Oh no, I thought you'd think it would be a Wario.
Oh no, I wasn't doing that. I just Luigi's
Normally,
a funny
Luigi's
name.
he's a good guy, but
Lou.
How many Luigis have you met
Lou.
in real life? I've never met any. And then this
I
guy's
think
like,
I may have a cousin
I've
named
been
Luigi.
to Italy before.
yeah,
I
that
met
doesn't
a
count. I'm
Luigi.
talking about like in this country.
They're American.
I'm not talking about in the country where Luigi's.
All right,
I mean,
let's
like,
go.
It's a
walking
pretty
around
old
America,
school
like,
name.
hey, I'm Luigi. Like, what? Like,
It's a pretty old school name.
yeah.
I just think it's another Sacco and Vanzetti.
I don't know what that is.
Me
No,
neither. I
another
don't
is
even
a
know that.
history deep
Oh,
take.
that was that buddy cop show in the 80s.
Is it another
The two women.
No,
yeah, yeah.
so,
serial killer turns out not to be the
so
real person?
Sacco and Vanzetti, I'll be really quick. In the 1920s, there were these two Italian immigrants. There was a murder. They got framed for the murder. It was very clear they did not do the murder, but they're immigrants who I think were also socialists, and so they ended up killing them
Wow.
and blaming and framing them for murder.
Wow.
Sacco and Bizzetti.
Sacco and Vanzetti, Italians, hey! That's where I got my garlic from.
From my vagina.
From my vagina.
Whole
All right.
clothes,
do it.
right? Okay.
Let's
do the
hit
next
let's
clip.
hit that next clip, shall we?
All right.
Let's bring that bad boy up. Who are we on? Another one of yours.
I guess so.
Right. Let's get to learn a little
okay.
bit more.
Oh, yeah. This guy's great.
Well, I know you're a golf fan.
You gotta,
I like this. Go
you
get
gotta
some
watch
golf
this
with
the
me.
whole way through because it builds up.
This is
Okay.
posted by Zire Golf, Z-I-R-E
Zaire,
Golf.
Zaire. I don't even know how you
Zaire.
pronounce it, but they're like a golf
Okay.
influencer kind of. They
Nice,
put
nice.
They put like memes and videos and stuff.
All right, cool.
We got the sound on.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
you gotta watch the whole way through because it really.
We got a Karen on the golf course right now.
You'll leave after I don't give you a goddamn thing.
I'm gonna take your clubs.
Take it.
This is legal. Where your fucking.
Then leave.
I'm not getting a fight at a golf course.
Then leave. I'm gonna stand here and you can complain. Goodbye.
I'm not complaining. You're the one bitching.
No, you're the one that approached me and I asked you to no longer speak.
You took her ball.
Please don't
All right, here we go.
Coming over here.
You,
Took her ball.
bro, you took her ball.
Dude, I'm not gonna fight you over a fucking.
If you need money for her golf balls,
I'm going to, Walter. Because I'll plant you, bitch boy. Now get the fuck off the cart.
Here we go.
Pitch boy.
Walter.
Walter.
Oh, here we go.
See that? That's what you don't spend the heaven, bitch, and you wanna test God, you fucking come get it. Shit, that. You think I'm mentally ill?
Everyone's like, we're the fuck out of here now. Bye bye.
Bend to heaven.
Been to heaven.
You just started doing something.
Away from this.
We got a Karen on the golf course right now.
Can you just get to the end near the end of the video and just pause it?
See that shit stain?
I don't think I can.
Bitch boy. We
I
called him
can't-
first. We called him
He
bitch
is
boy. He
ripped.
told
I
us
don't
like a
think I can-
14-year-old.
Oh, because it's a
I-
real.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
okay,
think
fair
I can
enough.
scroll ahead here.
I just wanted you to see how much belly button fluff flopped out when he pulled that shirt.
Oh,
up.
really? I never
Yeah, there
noticed
was a
that.
big old chunk of
I
belly
think if
button
you click
fluff.
on
Just
it and like make it, you should be able.
nah, only on
No.
your phone. Yeah,
I can do it with
I'm gonna take
TikToks,
your
not
gloves.
with.
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I've written on a lot of golf stuff
Yeah.
in the last 4
Right.
or 5 years. So
So you get a lot of golf content.
I followed all sorts of accounts
Yeah.
just to do it, you know, and
Do you follow this account?
yeah, they're like
Okay.
a big account, like because there was a couple shows I was writing on where it was like a we had a Tosh.0 kind of segment where we'd look at videos like this, and and there's so many. Countless. There's animals. Like there's this one of turkeys attacking a guy. It's hilarious. Like he's trying to. But this one is the guy's clearly like.
Oh, bitch boy! He said it. It's about to happen.
Like,
Let's look at it.
It gets so heavy.
Oh.
Yeah, here we go.
There you go.
You can see the golf tan on his arm. Like he definitely plays a lot of. He's out there all the time. And just
Have you encountered people like
there it
this?
goes.
Have you encountered people like this on the? On the course.
Yeah. The
This
people-
jacked up. This sounds
well,
up.
not like that.
What do you mean Jack like, has an attitude, right?
Yeah. Not jacked.
Physical.
No.
Well, he's got a little gut, but he's pretty. The top's pretty. When he starts
Look all
flexing,
this,
not-
when
it's
that
not
shirt
bad.
comes down, all of this now is a big
Yeah, no,
old
I-
chunk. Look, that big old chunk of just black fluff that's
Well,
going to
hold on
hang
a
out of his
sec.
belly button.
I think that's a scar.
No,
Oh,
keep
wow.
playing it.
Look at his
Keep
face.
playing it.
he's locked in.
He's been to heaven and back, everybody.
That body's been to heaven and back. But he's got no fucking shot. He's got minuscule traps, but then his body just slopes off. He's trying to flex nothing.
Yeah, and he's got the golf tan. He clearly plays golf a lot.
Yes.
Sure.
But I've seen people not to this level, but there's a lot of like people get really mad out there because people are playing too slow. Sometimes someone hits a ball into like where they're playing, and you can
And doesn't
really
shout,
get hurt.
"Fuck!"
Yeah.
Or they do it on purpose because they think you're playing too slow or something.
Wow.
And there's like, we gotta go, we got shit to do, whatever.
Golf drama.
Yeah, there's a lot of fights like out on golf course, a lot of yelling and shit like that. And so there's, people get mad at each other. There's like fights between, people are playing for money or whatever.
Right.
And it's just like, it's supposed to be so relaxing. And I
What did that mouth do though? Look at that. That thing's
That's like
open.
that's like a nurse shark right there. Ready.
you've been having. What is he said?
This has been a heaven. You ready to meet your maker?
Where'd he go?
Oh,
been to heaven and
damn
back.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
I lost it on the Zoom.
That's okay, yeah, but you can tell right there, crazy eyes all the way.
Oh, yeah, for
but
sure.
when they're backing up,
Have you
when
ever
they-
lost your mind like this?
like that? No,
You've never like gone crazy like this. You're a more chill kind of individual.
like that. No, never. No.
Okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you have?
Oh, I've definitely gotten that angry before
Like to-
and pulled
to
my
people you
fucking
don't
show
know?
off. Yeah. To like fight people when I was younger. Yeah.
I've gotten like upset. Like I've had arguments, like families, things. But I've never been like.
You've never taken your
nobody
shirt
I
off?
don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what a piece of this. Like,
Well, yeah, I've never
Does
like.
the shirt come off? That's the.
I think I've definitely postured that hard with that little amount backing it up before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably when I was younger. Yeah, probably just posturing in the street when I was like a skinny little lanky boy.
What's great is all the little reverse sounds you hear. Beep,
Yeah,
all
everyone's like,
somebody
all
says he's
right.
mentally ill. They at least like identified it. Like, all right, we gotta go now.
This guy needs
This
a
guy has
therapist. Yeah.
problems. He's off his meds. Whatever.
They just want to get their ball back.
Heaven and back.
I was with a friend that had a meltdown on a course that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you want me to tell you. It's not long.
Of
but
course,
yeah,
I want to know.
my friend of mine who is very wealthy, and we were in Mexico,
Chris Rock.
and
Yeah.
we were supposed to play golf on this really exclusive course. Someone was supposed to set it up. They forgot to, and we were getting jerked around. They kind of like, we put our clubs down. They got lost somewhere. And you were supposed to like see the whole property and then you could play golf, but we didn't even do that. So we were there for about an hour and a half. Just, they didn't know, we couldn't play. They didn't know what to do. And he just goes, bring me to where, I forget the guy's name was, bring me to where his office is. And as we're driving to the office, he takes out a whole bunch of $100 bills.
Okay.
And he's
you
like,
did this much.
oh, yeah.
I thought you were going to say he pulled a fucking shotgun out.
No. We didn't have anything. We didn't have a gun. He brings a wad of hundreds and he's just organizing them so they all face the same way. I don't know why. But we get there and he goes, I think his name was George. Where's George? And like, he's not working today. And these two women and this guy came out and they're like, and he just starts yelling. I mean, fucking going nuts. But as he's doing it, handing them hundreds. And they're like, we can't take your money. He was handing them the money because he needed to yell at someone, but he also felt guilty.
Yeah.
So he was paying them to yell at them.
Love it. I would take that any day of the week.
They were like, we can't touch it. And he goes, I don't give a fuck. Give it to the gardener. There was a guy gardening. He's like, yeah, I'll take it. Like, he was like, man, he must have thrown like $700 or $800 out there. And I was like, that was the most polite and rude thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
But it was like so fun. And I didn't laugh at the moment because he was so angry. But like later, I was like, that's hilarious.
You were trying to cause an argument with him later on. Like,
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't know if I've ever had a friend freak out like that before.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel if a friend did that.
It was uncomfortable.
that's the end of a friendship.
It was
really,
uncomfortable.
isn't
It was very
Yeah.
uncomfortable. And his brother was there. He was trying to calm him down, but it was
Who did
uncomfortable.
this? Was this the famous comedian you went with?
He's not a
this?
comedian. No.
Oh.
No. But not a comedian. No. I was with another comedian.
Jared Leto.
I was with another comedian. Both of us are not famous, and
James
because I was with
Corden.
another comedian was no.
Hannah Gadsby.
No, the comedian I was with is Amos Gill. I was with him, but I was not with another comedian. I was not with a famous comedian. But luckily I was with a comedian because we both looked at each other like, this is fucking crazy, but hilarious. Like this is like so
Holy
funny.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't go that ape shit on.
If
not people
this
working.
guy needs someone to yell at and hand money to,
Right?
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
That's your niche kink, is it?
It is my kink as long as he keeps paying me $100 bills.
OnlyFans.
I'll look you up.
That's a
Yeah.
whole
Yell at
new
me
strength for
for
your OnlyFans.
hundreds
You
of
can yell at
dollars.
me
Yeah,
and
that's a
I'll
good
just
one.
fucking
Yeah.
and I'll just listen and hear.
I'm gonna set
Yeah.
You kind of do that anyway with most of your male friends, don't you? You just have to listen to them rant about.
I do.
The world's so
I do.
unfair right now for men. And then you're like,
I had a
please don't go.
conversation. I had a conversation with one of my guy friends recently he was going through a really hard time and he decided that he hated women. And then the other day he was
Finally
like,
gets it.
The other day he was like, he's like, yeah, I realized I was going through a hard time and I guess I really hated women for a bit there. And I was like, yeah, I was there the whole time. I heard everything he said. And he's like, yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
I'm fucking sharks
Fine.
now. It's good.
Right?
He's like, I like sharks now. I'm good.
If you don't do that with OnlyFans, let me know because I'm gonna do that.
You should do it.
Yeah, a lot of people yell at me.
Yeah.
I'm very good at absorbing.
That's
Yeah.
a fucking.
I'm a good sponge
There's a million
for
ways to
negativity.
make money now, and it has
Yeah.
to be as weird and obtuse as possible
Yeah.
these days to really hit.
I'll totally do that. Yeah.
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 Glad we could find you a new job on this podcast. Can I just say too, just this
Should we
is
clip it up?
nothing.
Oh, sorry.
Last clip. Because I got off a ship 3 days ago. This entire time I've felt like I've
That you're
been
moving?
moving backwards.
Really?
I'm like,
You have vertigo, some vertigo
yeah,
or
I
something, or
feel-
some
Or do you
sea
get
sickness,
seasick?
motion sickness.
I do. And it was a
crap.
crossing. It was like a 5 days at sea crossing across the ocean.
You take anything for it or?
I have Dramamine, but I don't have any, so I'm just gripping the table.
Why
Because I
nothing
feel
it?
like I'm leaving my body.
I can see you like moving slowly back and forward, but I just
Yeah.
thought you were like
Sleep,
in
too.
a hypnotic
Yeah.
trance that
I
Forrest had put you in.
had a great sleep
No, the
last night.
Dramamine will put you to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
They have those wristbands. Have you tried those?
No.
There's wristbands that have like a little plastic kind of node.
Yeah.
And it puts a little pressure and it's supposed to help.
This sounds like a
I don't know if they work.
NA meeting. This is like, have you tried? You know, you got suppositories now. You can like, get something stuck in your ass and then also get the highs.
No, I thought it the other
double
way
boost.
of like when you're trying not to be gay. It's
No, you prefer vaginal entry
When you-
anyway. For
yeah,
the
that's true.
garlic and.
only from root vegetables.
All right,
Alright,
come on,
what's
let's
the-
check out another clip, shall we? Who's up next? Is this one of yours? Absorbing light
guess-
energy. It's got to
is
be
this
one of
mine?
yours, right? It's got to be one of yours. Yes.
Absorbing light
Wait, I
energy.
guess play it. I have no idea what this is. Okay.
So Nate, what did you just put in your eye?
Blue iris. So
Oh,
it's
this
based
is not
on
what I
this
wanted to put on, but it showed up.
No, this was mine.
This was yours. Okay, all right.
I just realised.
'Cause
I can't work out. So sorry, it's by biohacklab.co
You know, they're
and
insane.
Mr. Belmar. I can't tell if these two people, if this is satire, if
Yes.
this is comedy.
What did he say he put in his eyes?
Here.
Just just watch the whole thing through. But it's try and work out: is this satire, or are these real human beings who make a living this way and think this is like how their life is? Let's go.
But also we have methylene blue in it, ormus, gold. Gold's really, really good for the cells. You know, it allows us to pull in light and utilize light for energy.
That music in the back.
Stare at the sunrise and stare at the sunset with it, like a stack.
Yeah, the area of your body that absorbs most of the photons is your eyes, right? So light.
So there's something in their eyes.
So to improve that,
They
ability
put-
to
That guy, by the
absorb
way,
photons of the eye.
That guy looks like all of the members of the Red Hot Chili Peppers if they're one person. Because there's been two different.
I thought he looks like a hot Eddie Izzard. This is what Eddie Izzard wishes he looked like.
Yeah. There's like
This
blue.
really has a powerful effect on the brain.
Yeah. Well, I noticed it the first session I did. I even did it with.
Is he
red
the-
light
is he the
therapy,
bad
when I was
guy
staring
from
at red
Lazy
light,
Town?
and I noticed the difference for sure. Yeah. It's great.
So Nate, what did
That's
you
who
put in
I
your
wish
eye?
I looked
Okay,
like. That's
all right.
By the way, it doesn't look the whole time. They're like, it's great.
It's great. And their eyes are blue and stained from the what is it? Methylene blue.
Methylene blue. Basically putting food colorings in their fucking eyes. I
Yeah,
don't know what this
methylene
is.
blue is like it's one of the new kind of pseudoscience wonder drugs of like
Well, this is why I included this because I want to ask you,
there.
what's your experience of like all of our experiences of. We're all spiritual people. I feel like I've had conversations with both of you. We're all doing things for ourselves. We understand the importance of therapeutic work, right, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've all discussed this. So I'm always looking for new and healthy remedies and ways to evolve the human self. But then this shit comes up, and I go, "How do you not know this is fucking snake oil?" Like it just does my head in that. And what's your experience of that world? Open to both.
I
of
mean,
you.
you said the music. That's always a dead giveaway.
As soon as you got the music.
Especially that, whatever that music that I've heard a million times on different reels and stuff.
Yeah.
It's on all conspiracy things, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. There's always some. Why is sea moss is a thing now too?
Oh yeah.
Sea moss wasn't around a year ago. Now sea moss is like
Sea moss has been
there's
around for a while, actually.
Oh, it has.
It has, yeah.
But I feel like it's been pushed to the forefront where like. I don't know what was recently.
Kale was the one that got really pushed a long time ago, and then everyone was like, "It's not actually that fucking."
Or whatever. However you use it. That was.
Yeah, every weird vegetable has a moment where they're like, it does everything, and you're like,
we've been ignoring this the whole time. Beets. There's
Beets
like a
cure
powder.
Cancer in your anus.
beets are great. All right, let's not.
I
As
like
a
beets.
Russian, love a beet.
I think all that stuff's. I think kale's good. I think all this stuff's good. But that doesn't sound good. Methylene. I thought that was the Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what it sounds like. Because you said blue too. I thought that was like, isn't that what they steal? Methylamine or whatever.
That was basically hot gay Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
That was Jesse and
and then the red light. It's just like it's like that. I want to know what that guy's a coach. He's not anything but a coach.
Yeah.
He's probably was like
Who
sold
the guy
cars.
with the little hair?
Yeah.
Heisenberg.
Like none of what is it? Oh, all your photons coming through your eyeballs. Oh, okay.
And gold flakes.
And
Put a little
gold flakes in my
Schlager
eyes. Like all of it is just word garbage.
Yeah.
Right,
if you stare
Yeah.
into the sun directly.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, that
go-
second guy was trying to push that a little bit.
But
Is
also
that-
he's here and
you know who the
eyes
other
are
guy who I
weird.
fucking love who does this kind of dumb shit is that guy who is absolutely just trying to get guys' dicks in and around his face.
Russell Brand.
I do hate Russell Brand, but no. The guy who drinks his own piss, you know, that bald head guy with a
Yes.
gigantic cranium and the
Yes.
beard, and he drinks his own piss. He's like, yeah, this is so good, you know. This is a great timber, it's great. Yeah, I've had this one out for about 4 days, just
and they
fermenting.
they
like,
leave it. They
and he
ferment their own
and
piss.
he drinks piss.
Well,
And
no
I'm
world
like,
is that
you
good.
bro, this is not good for you.
That's literally
You're
the
just
waste.
like, you're just
Yeah.
You're just like you're
That's the
literally
bad
just
stuff.
into piss, bro, and that's okay. It's 2024. It's almost 2025. You can just come out and say, I'm the
pee."
piss guy.
Yeah, I like
I'm the
piss.
piss guy, but he has to put it under a medicinal healing properties.
Do they show him peeing and then drinking it, or you just
In some videos, he
yeah.
like pees. He turns around and he like you hear the
I don't know
filling
if
of a
you can
vessel. and
trust
you go,
it. I mean, you
that's a
can
great
trust
one.
it.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah.
Because it's like but all of it again, Smoke and Mirrors. Liver King was a Smoke and Mirrors guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Liver King just was on $14,000 worth of steroids a month.
Right.
I wonder if piss is different, cold or hot.
If the tannins are different.
Like if you had,
Now-
if you had hot Gatorade, you'd be like.
Here's what I
it's
am
cold,
going to
you're like,
say.
nah,
As much as
nah.
I'm coming down hard on this guy, which he would fucking love. What's the
Fill them
what's
with
the
your
possible? I've
methylene
definitely
blue.
smelt my own piss.
Well, you
And
can't not if you
I'm
Yeah.
pretty certain at some point in my childhood or teenage years, I definitely tried a little piss and just be like, I wonder what it say something.
I mean,
You never ever tried it just out of interest? It comes out your body. You never tried it out. You ever tried a little bit of like period
Of
blood or
my-
something? Or just something?
No.
Have you
I think
never
it's
tried a
different
bit
for
of your
women
own?
and men because we can.
What about
I've-
cum?
I
Have you
mean,
ever
looking at
tried
our
your own
piss.
cum, your own ejaculate or
I've
cum?
tried my own, like, when it's ovulation time.
Try your own brand.
Yeah, but dude's down there going to town. Like, I'll be like, all right, what's it like? Okay, that's weird.
You ever
but
tried your own brand? You
my
ever
own
tried
blood?
a
I
little
don't
bit
think
of your
women
own
would try
sauce?
piss before because
I would not
we
try
look at our
piss.
piss. Women are.
I would
you're
not try
You're
blood.
not like.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You're saying at no point, even when you were a child, just trying to work yourself out, you never.
No.
Not that I remember.
Wow, damn.
But
I don't remember. It wasn't a moment that I
have to
remember.
taste, no, if I have to taste, if I have to taste your cum, you should taste your own cum too.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why?
Because it's a gift.
Oh my god.
I don't need a slice of the cake I just gave
give
you.
yourself
Wait,
the
do you-
gift.
I bought
Do you have a form that you have
the
to-
box of candy. You don't need to give
Have
me
you
two of
tried
the
your own
candy.
cum? All right.
Yeah.
You're not there. We're not gonna be able to hook
Who'd
up.
you vote for?
Yeah.
Have you eaten your own cum?
Yeah.
Those are my 2 questions.
No,
It's a
because
simple survey.
you're giving pleasant, but you're saying to
You're giving
swallow it.
pleasant.
To swallow it.
If I do it, then you should do it. I'm not saying I have to do
No,
it. No
you're
one's
just like that
you
piss
better.
guy, except your fucking kink is snowballing dudes, and that's
That's not
okay.
true at all.
That's okay. If you want to spit a little cum back
not
into a
true.
man's mouth and have him gargle it around a little bit, if you want that to happen, that's okay, Jenny's agree, no? Listen, there's no
No.
judgment here.
But especially
If I want to just
it
stick my
goes-
finger in a bit of pee when I'm 12 years old and try to taste it and go,
What does it taste like?
Like salty and hot, like just, piss.
That's why you gotta cool it off. I'm pretty sure you gotta chill it.
Put it on ice, yeah?
I think it
Strain it, distill
changes
it.
the whole palate, the flavor palate.
I wonder if he puts it through a Brita filter.
I mean, after
That's
you've had a
cheating.
lot of coffee,
It's cheating.
I bet it would
That
just
gets
taste like
rid of
coffee.
all the goods.
Yeah, all the
Because he does
minerals.
talk about, he talks about the minerals of like,
Minerals.
there's pre-cum in here and stuff. His videos get suggested to
Oh
me
my
once every
God.
3 to 4 months.
I haven't even seen the videos, and I already know what he's gonna say. He's like, when you eat vitamins and then your pee's really yellow, those are the vitamins you're peeing out. And if you re-drink them,
Right.
this is what he says, right?
So I don't know. I've never
Okay.
really watched it with any answer. I've literally seen a reel once
Well, I
every
can-
3 to
I
4
can write
months.
for this guy, I
And
guess.
it's, yeah.
I'll write him some stuff. But I got some good material for you. I don't know if you thought about this.
Do you need
but-
any copyright for the website? Because I got some ideas.
Yeah, I can fit you in
We're
between.
just giving you OnlyFans content now. Yell at me and drink my piss.
That's so many jobs now.
All right, let's not finish on those wangers. We got time for one last one.
Yeah,
Are we up to an hour?
we are at 59 minutes.
Perfect.
Okay, so I believe this was Jenny.
Okay,
No, it's
which
all right.
one was it?
Okay, we
Was
had
it TikTok or was it?
yeah, we had this happen with Jenny's last one. So there you go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Well, let's finish up on one of Forrest then. Let's go back to
Yeah, we'll go
Forrest
to
next one.
Forrest.
Yeah, let's get Forrest third
I
one.
don't remember.
That's a perfect way to finish it up.
I wonder if it accidentally got cut off or something.
Yeah, it might have been taken down. Maybe
Was
it was
it
a UAP
Luigi's?
thing. Maybe
It was
Luigi's Mangione.
Luigi's butthole, a big old his
You can
big
see the
Italian
shadow.
butthole. Yeah, you can see the shadow.
photos of his perfect
Yeah.
butthole.
I believe
Mm-hmm.
this is Forrest, correct? This one's yours?
I love these guys.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, we got some sound here.
Okay, so i5.commuters on Instagram.
Yeah. I5 Commuters.
Probably not the original poster. So
No, it
it's
is.
something. Oh, are they?
Yeah, this is what these guys do.
This is the content they make. Okay, all right,
A lot of this. You'll
There's
get it.
something
It's pretty
fishy
easy
about that
to
truck
understand.
driver. I5
Yeah.
commute.
All right, here we go.
Go. It's a flash forward. So here.
Here's where it gets really
Yep, there's the
interesting.
turn signal right there. There's one.
There's
You
one.
gotta be
There's
shitting me.
one.
People that are cutting in lanes.
Oh, no.
There's two.
Oh,
There's two.
oh, there's two.
Build the wall. Build the wall.
But here's the best part. It's coming up. They're just getting mad at people cutting into the lanes.
Defense.
Where's the defense?
And then
Let this thing keep rolling. Don't even.
Shut it.
That's hilarious. You gotta be kidding me.
How's my driving sticker? Because I've got a bone to pick with whoever this fist monkey is. How's my driving? How about like shit? I just want to apologize.
You know for sure.
Was there more?
they have a lot of fun. That's just what they do. That's such a fun account.
What was
to,
the,
like,
what was
be
the
a
end
part
of
of.
it? What was he
Yeah,
saying?
this
Yes.
is more, right?
He has more of it, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my
All the
bad.
commuters out there, I realize I let him in. My defense needs work. I just did not expect the commercial truck to make a move like that. And look, I've learned the lesson. In the defense
I love the
will improve.
post-game
I'm sorry.
debrief.
Yeah.
You just don't see gates like that all the time.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I feel that pain.
That's an original post. They're funny.
Yeah.
I like watching them. They make me
Well,
cry. I
listen,
like them.
dude, if this is reflective of what gets you, then I think we're going to be very alike in this. I'm not sure about Jenny because you're quite a chill driver, I've experienced.
Yeah, I
But
hate those
do you
people.
get deeply frustrated on the
I hate
roads?
those people. But sometimes you're driving in another town, you're about to miss an exit, and then you have to do that. I'm always like, I always say it in my car. I'm like, I'm from out of town, and I like wave
Yeah.
and try to, but man, on I don't want to be like
You guys
so
are
LA,
rule
but like
followers.
the 101. This is mad. Oh my god, there's one
So annoying.
where I just get so mad, and I do the thing where I try to do the defense. I
Yeah.
I nudge
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why that makes me laugh so much. He's like, your defense is terrible. Build a wall.
It's true. I'm guilty of doing the same things. Not only cutting in, but then also being annoyed when other people do so.
You do both, yeah.
I have become a master of, on the way to the hike at Fryman Canyon from where I'm at. I drive up and I come. There's this crossroads. It's like a double crossroads, and then and then there's like a right hand lane that's right turn only. And you get through the first crossroads. If you make it to the second, time it just right, then you can just cut the entire fucking lane of traffic off. And I do it most mornings now, and I feel like a champion every time. But I know I'm scum.
There's people behind you yelling.
They're so angry. Like, this fucking asshole.
Because whenever there's traffic and then there's not traffic, it's like, oh, I wonder what this lane's for. Oh,
But you know what? Every time someone behind gets annoyed watching me do that shit, the next time they get to that junction, they're like, well, let me just test the theory. So really, I'm just like, it's like training locals.
Yeah, you're perpetuating
to understand it. Yeah, I'm a piece of shit. You're right.
Yeah, you are.
Go drink your own piss, dude.
Just
that's a real
taste.
piss drinker move,
Just a little
dude.
snifter. Just a little. Man, do you get angry in the car a lot?
No, I used to. When I used to get really angry.
Yeah.
And now I just kind of like.
How do you calm yourself?
I don't even
Watching
get
those
angry anymore,
videos?
really. Like, I just kind of like, well, that's not true because I will try to, but I'm not like angry when that happens. I'm just like, no. It's like more fun. But
Do you do that? Are you a defensive driver like that as one? Don't let people in?
I am. If somebody doesn't like my driving, I'll really make them not like my driving.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I will be slow. I will stop them from
Behind you, if someone's getting up your
100%.
ass.
If I'm going like 80 in this fast lane and the person behind me is like, you're not going fast enough.
Question.
I'll be like,
you're in
well,
the fast lane,
yeah.
but are you overtaking a car in the lane next to you?
What do you mean?
The question I exactly
pass.
asked.
Yeah,
so
just
like,
pass.
like here's
No,
the deal.
like, I'm in the
This is
fast
your
lane.
car in the fast lane. There's someone
Yeah.
behind you who's annoyed. Are you in the fast lane because there's a car in this other lane and you're overtaking it?
No,
or
I'm-
are you in that fast lane and there's cars like two lanes over?
No,
or a
I'm
lane
going
over?
fast. I'm in the fast lane. Going fast.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
people.
do you need to be in that fast lane, or could you move to the next lane and travel that 80 miles an hour?
No.
But I will say, sometimes you're in the fast lane and you're going fast. You're going
Yeah, like,
over
I'm
the speed
going-
limit, and
I'm
someone wants to go
going
even
so
faster.
over
It's like
fast. I'm like,
going
nah.
80 already. You want to go 90? Then
Yes,
that's-
yes, and they should be allowed to.
Yeah.
You have to let people
Then-
overtake
yeah, but
if they want to
then-
drive. That's not you're not the defender.
Then
nah.
they can go
So
around.
fuck
No,
off.
they can go
them.
around. They can go around
Yeah.
if they want to go kill
Well, we
themselves.
do. We have to go undertake you, which is dangerous
That's
and shouldn't
fine.
have to happen. If there's nothing in the lane next to you, you should be traveling whatever speed you're traveling in whatever lane is most in. Do you know what I mean? That's literally the rules of the road. You just don't understand how cars work.
Look, you are in your own little vehicle. I'm in my little vehicle.
Highway codes. I'm not talking about your opinions. I'm talking about the highway code,
but
the
I'm
rules of
passing-
the
but
road.
here's the thing. I'm
Technically, you're
passing
meant to
cars.
move over out of that fast lane into the next
But I'm
lane.
passing cars.
Well, if you are
I'm not
at
passing
that,
them
No.
fast enough for fucking 90 guy over here.
That's the thing. Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
I'm
then
with both
that's-
sides, so yeah.
That's
Yeah.
different. That's different.
If,
That's
if
different.
someone's like if they're going slower in
Yeah.
the fast lane, there's no reason to be there, then okay, fine. But if I'm going fast,
Yeah.
yeah, and
And then the people will come by and get mad. I always look to see if they get mad.
it's always a red truck.
Yeah. I'm like,
It's always a red truck.
I know the last time I got
Ram.
mad driving
Yeah,
actually
oh.
was in a Starbucks line. I remember that we're in a line like this, and you had to be on the street to go across the sidewalk and get in.
Right.
And some guy came in like that.
Yeah.
And there was like 5 cars, so I honked, and he was like just yelling at the window, and I honked again. I'm like, and I said, "You cut in the line," and he got out of his car and just started saying nonsensical stuff. You probably smell because you didn't take a shower and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, and then that was funny.
Then did he say this body's been to heaven?
Like, literally, it was like that. And
I haven't showered since heaven.
I would have backed out and been like, have all the coffee.
So I was upset to where when I made my order, I go, this guy in front of me cut me. Like, I was like,
Yeah.
you got to fix this. Like, and the Starbucks people are like, shut the fuck up. You know? And I get up to the window and I go to that because he was like pointing back to me like this at the window. And I go, did that guy just talk shit about me, whatever? And he goes, no, he just bought you a cake pop and said sorry. And I was like, oh. And I was like, I remember it was like a moment of driving where I was like, And I kind of like got. I was like, all right, world's okay.
Yeah.
We're okay. That guy bought
That is
us
a sweet
cake, but-
story. I hope that
and
guy's still alive.
Yeah.
But not with that kind of driving, you know what I mean? Nah, he's
And
dead.
he dipped that cake pot in just a tiny little bit of his piss before he gave it to you. Left it in the window.
I know you want everyone to have drunk and pissed too, Jeff, but we just haven't.
Yeah.
We just haven't.
If you want to
drank it or
elevate your
pissed.
gut, check out the content on YouTube. I'm going to be joining that guy in his weird little camps where he's definitely not just
Your
fucking all
eyes
the
are going to be
dudes.
fully blue.
Yeah. Like I'm in fucking Dune 3. Yeah, do you have any piss? Forrest Shaw, man, it's been a real pleasure, dude.
That was fun.
Thank you so much for coming and joining us and
Thank
sharing
you.
some of your social media history, doom scrolling habits, and interest with us. I appreciate you. I didn't know that about the marine biology. Oh, I did. We've talked about it before at length, and I'd forgotten it. So thank you for refreshing me.
Yeah.
And sharing all your other stories. Where can people check you out? Where are you going to be performing coming up over the next month or two? Well, this will come out probably in... Actually, this will come out in 2 weeks' time. Yeah.
I'll probably be in Vegas. I'll probably be at the Comedy Cellar then.
Nice.
Comedy Cellar.
22nd through the 29th of December.
Amazing.
So if that is this. And then, I don't even remember where I'm in January. Florida? No. At ForrestShaw.net. Just go there. It's all on
Forrest
there.
Shaw, and that's Forrest with a double R.
2 R's on Forrest. ForrestShaw.net. And it's Forrest with 2 R's Shaw on like every
Love it.
Instagram.
And he's too
whatever,
cool,
yeah.
so you kind of say, so like, it's Shaw, S-H-A-W, if you're a foreigner
I
like me.
mumble a lot.
It's all right, Forrest Shaw, yeah. Find him online, and also go and check out his special as well on Poor Decisions on Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Yeah, it's available right now for you, man. Appreciate you. Jenny Zagrino, what about you? Where are you going to be at?
Come January, I'm going to be, first week is going to be Seattle Comedy Corner. Then I'm going to be in Atlanta, Savannah, and Athens. And then after that...
Athens, Greece?
No, Athens, Georgia.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be in Minneapolis, my hometown, at the Comedy Corner, and Eau Claire, Wisconsin at the end of January. So I got a full schedule in January. Let's go.
Check out all the dates at Jenny Zagrino on social media or jennyzagrino.com for all the dates. You can check mine out. My new website should be live in a few days, so finally you can check it out there.
Okay.
But
Pissdrinker.com? Is that what it is?
warmorcold.net. December 16th to the 22nd, I'll be at the Comedy Cellar in Las Vegas. 23rd to the 29th at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club in Las Vegas. January 10th and 11th, I'll be doing just a weekend headlining at Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club in Las Vegas. So come and see one of those shows. Come and say hello afterwards. I love you guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. This is Show Me Your Feed. See you next time.
Thanks, Jeff. Sound guy, Jeff.
Thanks, Jeff C.
Jeff Z.
Oh, it's my mom calling.
Hi, Mom.
What's up, Mama?
Hi, Mama.
Thanks, man. That was good.
Yeah, that was fun. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, my
Glad it
dude.
finally worked out. I know we're trying to...
Yes.